So the final thing that we can look at within our client business portal is the weekly routine page. Now this is business specific, it's really nothing to do with the client, but it's just really about trying to help you get organized and stay on track with things that you need to do to keep your business running. So it could be the standard activities that go into running your business on a weekly basis, or it could be habits that you want to create so that you make sure that you're marketing yourself appropriately, if that's what the tasks are about. So we have two sections. Both are optional. The weekly routine is about giving yourself, creating time blocks where you will do particular activities. So you can block out days of the week, mornings, afternoons to do particular activities. So what you would do in this instance is, first of all, as with all options, you would, let me go to settings, go to the button, start a new week button, click on the edit button, and this will show you the template that is going to be inserted. So this is the days of the week. So you define how you want your week to look in this particular template. So if I change, I can change the wording on any one of these, save it by hitting done, and that will be the new weekly option that will appear. So if I delete that now and then hit start a new week, it will create a view which was exactly as you've created it within that button configuration. So you need to make sure that the routine is defined in that configuration, and from then on you can edit it, you can add each week accordingly. Now this is really just to get you into a point of creating habits. So it could be that you want Mondays to take photos for your social media, Tuesday mornings is writing your social media, Wednesday is posting on social media. I don't know how long it will take to do all of that for you, but it's just making sure that whatever activities that you do, that's where you log them in, and you know without thinking, eventually without thinking, that Monday mornings this is what I'm doing. It could be that you're packing products every morning and sending them to the post office, and all of your business related activities are then only in the afternoon. So you can define how you're doing it, make the changes in the edit button in the first place, and then every time you click on start a new week, it will create a new record here, of which you then can change the date to be whatever it ends up being. Now, it may be after a time you just need to refer to this. You don't need to create a new weekly record for every week. But if you want to keep a history, then what you would then do is you've filled in the week, you've said what you've done, you've ticked off whatever it is you want to tick off, and then you just drag it into the weekly archive and you're good to go for another week. So next week you're pressing that button and you're generating a new week. Rinse and repeat. So that's the routine generator. So let's look at the habit tracker. So here it is just a way of recording that you've done a particular activity. So I mean, it could be that you want to read a business book, half an hour of reading a business book, or listening to a blog, or posting on Instagram daily. Whatever that habit is, you can click on one of the records and change the property to be the name of the habit. So let's say Instagram in this instance. What you then need to do is, well, you don't have to, you can change the name of the button that is going to be related to that. So if I change that, so now And that's just the initial setup. So once that's done and you've got your habits that you want to monitor, in this instance we've got 4. Adding more will need a few changes and tweaks to formulas, but we can cover that sometime. So what this does is every day a new record will be automatically created in here. So you don't need to create any new records, it will do it automatically. And all you then do, if you happen to do that activity that day, hit the button. And as you can see, for today, it's added it in. And that is it. So you would then just hit the buttons if you wanted. Now that's because I've created all of them in one go. So the very first time you use it, all of the records potentially will be there. So whatever records I've created in the template for you will be there, and it will think that they've been created today, and therefore the button will pre-populate it. So when you're first starting out, the best thing to do is delete all of the information so that you can start from scratch on a new day. But overall, it will then just gradually add things in. So because it's created today, it automatically pre-formats that name of the day. So that's why it's coming up as today there. As it cycles out of a new week, then it'll put the date in. It won't always stay like that. It's just like that because it's formatted that way. But gradually, as time wears on, you will get the actual date rather than last Wednesday, etc. So they will do it, but you don't really even need to look at that unless you're looking at the little progress bar. It's just a simple way of recording habits. Now you can get more complex and you can do more, but to ease you in gently, this is an easy way of capturing those habits.